If you've ever started a new habit or project and got excited about it for several weeks and then completely abandoned it, this video is going to change everything for you. Because what I'm about to share isn't just another productivity hack. It's the real reason why some people make lasting changes while others stay stuck in an endless cycle of starting and stopping. And I guarantee no one's ever explained it to you like this before. So here's the problem. Experts have told you that change happens through willpower, through grit, and through hustle. So you've tried it all before, right? The vision boards, the 90-day challenges, the 5 a.m. morning routines. And where has this gotten you? Let me guess, still starting projects you never finish. The experts have convinced you that real change comes through force, through pushing harder, through more discipline. Think about it like this. Discipline is like pushing a massive rock up a hill. Sure, you can force it up there with enough grit and with enough determination, but you'll feel every ounce of that effort. Motivation is absolutely great and we should all have it, but it's a limited resource. You'll be exhausted, frustrated, and eventually you'll just burn out. What if I told you there's another way? What if you're not just pushing the boulder through sheer determination, but you're also being pulled by your goal, by meaning and purpose? Maybe that rock that you're pushing up there isn't just a rock anymore. It's that final piece that you need to complete your dream home. Or it's that last component for a project that's going to change your family's life forever. So suddenly, you're not just grinding through willpower, you're being pulled by something deeper. What the experts focus on is this push, and what they really fail to mention is the pull that comes from a place of purpose. What if I told you that this pull actually follows a very predictable pattern? And that's exactly what I discovered through my studies of a system that's been guiding human transformation for thousands of years. Hi, I'm Chris, and I've spent over a decade working in the field of Chinese medicine. And what I'm about to share with you isn't some modern self-help theory. It's foundational wisdom that's been guiding human transformation for over 5,000 years. You see, in Chinese medicine, we don't just treat symptoms. We understand that everything in nature, including human transformation, follows natural cycles that repeat over and over. So contrary to popular belief, you're not supposed to force change. You're supposed to work with change and not against it. So here's your simple 3-step plan to finally make change not only attainable, but more importantly, sustainable. Step 1. Identify your current season. Are you in winter? This is your time to reflect, to gather ideas, to find inspiration, getting those quiet inner nudges about what might be next. Maybe you're scrolling through Instagram and thinking, what if I started a YouTube channel? Or maybe you're in spring when your ideas suddenly feel urgent and you're taking action. You're researching cameras at 2 o'clock in the morning, writing down video concepts, and you're actively learning how to edit video. Or perhaps you're in the summer and you're in full swing, uploading consistently, discovering what energizes you. You're expressing who you really are and sharing what you love with the world. Or are you in late summer, which is a harvest time, where your channel hits 1,000 subscribers, people are engaging, you're inspiring people through your videos, and you're winning? Or maybe you're in the fall. Some videos just aren't performing well. Maybe that niche isn't exciting for you anymore. So you let things go. You shed what's no longer working, and this isn't a failure. This is the time to let go of what no longer serves you to allow new opportunities to come in. And finally, back to winter, where you reflect and create new ideas for the next upcoming year. And round it goes, each cycle improving upon the previous iteration. Step 2, honoring where you are. Stop fighting your current season. If you're in winter, embrace the planning. If you're in fall, trust the letting go. Think about a maple tree. It doesn't apologize for being bare in the winter or judge itself for dropping leaves in the fall. It simply trusts the process because it knows by springtime it'll regain all the leaves without having to hustle or grind for it. So, just like the maple tree, honor the season you're in and trust that where you are now is exactly where you need to be. Step 3. Trust the process. This is the hardest part for most people, but it's also the most transformative. You need to trust that every season and every cycle serves a purpose, even the ones that feel uncomfortable or unproductive. So here's what I want you to remember. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. You're supposed to be discovering. You're supposed to be learning who you are through the process, and not before it. So here's what I want you to do right now. Take 1 or 2 things you'd like to change or tackle in your life and categorize that season that they're currently in. Let's use that YouTube example. If you're in the winter season with this idea, respect it. Develop your concepts, do your research, but don't rush into taking action yet. If you're in the spring, honor that urgency and start turning ideas into tangible steps. Summer, lean into creating and expressing. Late summer, celebrate those wins. Fall, let go of what's not working. Now here's the key though. Start practicing this in everything. That fitness goal that you have, which season are you in? That relationship you want to improve, that career change you're considering. Just get into the habit of putting your projects into this framework and notice the impact it's having in your life. Because if you do this, you'll stop abandoning projects because you understand that it's part of the process. You'll feel energized instead of exhausted. You'll make choices that feel right instead of safe. If you don't do this though, you'll stay trapped in that cycle of starting and stopping. You'll continue to feel like you're not enough. You'll keep building a life based on who you think you should be instead of who you really are. So right now you might be at a crossroads. You can keep trying to force change through sheer determination, continuing that exhausting cycle that's gotten you frustrated, or you can trust the process and finally create lasting change. The choice is yours. So if this resonated with you, share this video with someone you'd like to have on this journey with you. And watch the next video where I teach you how to use this 5-season concept in a framework I call the REACH method. And I'll see you on the next video.